streaming. Are we there? Where's my camera? Where's my camera? Where is me? Where's me here? Maybe it's not in this. I don't know. Okay, I have a page here, but no, not me. No camera. Okay, let's just... Brio. Where's my Brio? No. Okay, maybe I just have to restart this again. Discard. Stop recording. Oh, here. Okay. Is this? Yeah, okay. Makes sense. I'm back. Start recording. Okay. Yeah. I think we are there. Maybe this shouldn't be too loud because I hear that when I'm recording, the music is quite loud actually when I'm replaying those. So let's not worry about this. I feel like this page is sort of good for now. Start free trial. Yeah, I think that's a good one. And we got annual. Oh, I need to test this as well. So we have a redirect here. And then I wonder if I fix that. Yeah, let's see if this will actually... Yeah, we still have this page and I don't actually need it. So I think I fixed that yesterday, but need to deploy it. So let's just deploy that and fix this issue. So basically, like when you get to when I actually get from my sales page, I don't need to actually show again this this, you know, where you're choosing the package, you know, you actually put your login and passwords and stuff, and then like you go on, like you just okay, sales page, no, not this one, and then you just do payment. So I think we have that. Yeah, let's try this actually, because I think I fixed it yesterday. Update, redirect. So basically, like the idea is that when you go from to this page with variable, like, you know, period, monthly, and plan, those two, when those two that are there, this should actually skip the next page. So the next page is about then the next page, so it should skip this page because we already know that he wants monthly and wherever, and the starter, you know, so like we should go directly to the payments. And I think I read them yesterday. Centralized product and delivery management. All of your products, deliveries, clients, suppliers, and statuses in one place. Oh, okay. I was actually going to test the stuff. Yeah. So, let's get this after clients. Yeah, okay, so this is actually what I'm building today, and but I wanted to actually I know there is this feature in, where is it actually? So scene transitions. No, okay, I don't know where it is. So basically we can actually input like scene collections. New, okay, no. Yeah, maybe later. Okay, so I could like put like short clips in between, you know, so I would actually put my favorite clip of women actually doing laundry. But this time I don't know where it's actually. Export untitled scripts. So yeah, like just in OBS there should be something here that I could actually do a scene swipe slide. Okay, I don't know. Scene collection. Check for missing files too. Plugin manager. Captions. Experimental. Oh, I've got captions. Experimental captions. Yeah, let's try to enable this. Desktop audio or mic. Yeah. Yeah, is this... I wonder if it's... No captions yet. Maybe later. Plugin manager. Experimental. Automatic scene switcher. Output timer. Scripts. WebSocket. Server settings. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nothing. Basically, I just wanna... Stats. Always on top. Okay. Maybe not. So now, I think there is a function, there is an option where I could put like clips. Yeah, so I was trying to do that, but maybe that's not that easy. Maybe I have to like watch tutorials again on that. Real-time delivery tracking. Let's get back to this. Real-time delivery tracking. Instantly update delivery statuses with full audit trail and visit Kanban board and visual Kanban board. Drag and drop to manage workflows at a glance. Team collaboration. Invite team members. Assign roles, admin, suppliers, employee, and collaborate seamlessly with role-based permissions. I think I will have to implement like role-based permissions, but that's probably later. Yeah, I have my list here. Implement or add role-based permissions. Yeah, that would be good actually. And actually add custom type to there's a functionality I want to build actually, and because you can in my app you can add columns, but there are there are three types. Yeah? So there's text, number, and date. I will actually maybe I will remove a number because it might not be that necessary. And then text and number are the same, but okay. Add custom type to, but like then I will have to implement something where you can actually create those types. To column like on column edit allow change. Yeah, I think those things I probably could implement them at in one go. So I will probably have to sit down. In collaboration, invite team members, assign roles. Okay, I read that. Excel import export, migrate from spreadsheet in minutes with one-click import. Export data anytime and for external reporting or backups. Actionable reports and analytics. Track deliveries, performance, supplier metrics, and monthly trends. Generate PDF reports and stakeholders for stakeholders and data-driven decisions. Business security and reliability. GDPR, compliance, and UI data hosting, SSL encryption, automatic backups, and stuff. Biosphere. I think I'm good with that. Yeah, good. I like this page actually. Some FAQs. And yeah, this is nice. And demo here. Okay, it moved them around. That's fine. That's fine. I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good with that. One view. So then let me just deploy that latest version. Update stream. Okay, push. So let's go to my Git. Either are you there or like is my app, is my OBS line again? No, not LinkedIn. Come on. Yeah, I just like GitHub. GitHub is the most important. So followers 3, product planner, compare, and create pull request. Update stream, good. Create pull request. I think I just have to synchronize and make sure that everything is up to date. Merge. And this should actually be deployed. I mean, because I'm deploying it to my dev server, I would have to write something that would actually make it like if it's on dev server, it should redirect to other place. But I think like I don't really mind that, you know, too much. I think this could be. I will have to test it on production though. So let's just go to main, and let's just pull like a different branch here, something, and let's merge prod. I think I might need to actually do something smarter here with this prod management, but that's for now. It's 15 behind. That's a lot of commits behind. Okay, but I think this is so now it's about testing the the prod, and making sure it's working fine. Yeah. Let's see my YouTube actually how it's going. Is this like, because I like in one place society is over. Wow, that's an interesting point. Let's see. So we're here. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how it works. Seems broken. Let's just give it a like. That's it. That would be good. That's a good one. Yep. SAS, my own SAS, my small SAS. No, not here. Subscribe to, okay. Yeah, okay, seems fine. Yeah, okay. Back. Sorry for that. I hope you like my background. My screen background looks good. Yeah, and yep, okay. Let's just do what was I going to do? Okay, yeah, the deployment. Let's see if the deployment is actually working. And why Gmail again? Do I need to go to Gmail? Yeah, good. Let's have some love. Deploy failed. Okay, I think I need to, because there's, okay. Product planner backend. Let's see my pull request. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with this pull request? Let's see what render says actually. Render the dashboard. Oh, production is gone. Production is dead. But no, I mean, it just didn't deploy it, so it's not a problem. As such, let's see what's the issue here. I don't know. Maybe do we need to do migration here? Let's see if we need to do migration here as well. Backend. It's Python. Manage by make migration. Make migration or make migrations? Make migrations. Yeah, this is what I meant. Did I mean that? Oh. Okay. Probably, did you make migrations? Yes. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. No, here. Okay, no, question mark. Make migrations. Make migrations great again. That's probably my new line. Migrate now. Yeah, I think it didn't like it crashed because there were migrations that were not done. Oh, and there's this error. Why is this here? Okay, let's just Google this. I mean, let's just throw it against. I'm getting this error and migrating. Yep. Yeah, let's see. I think it's gonna grok. Elon, what are you recommending to do? Oh, what's Elon gonna say? Here. Yeah, so basically, like, I think, like, that's why my deployment didn't go through, is because, but I think it's gonna figure it out. So, like, I always forget that you should do one of those. Like, oh, this is show migrations. Okay, so this one didn't do them, or what? I think it forgot to do them. So I think this is actually worth to learn, to be honest. I should be knowing that by now. After like 3 months of doing this back and forth. That would be good. That would be good to know. But because I'm using AI, I can always prompt it. And it will just do that and just research, and then like it will be thinking and it will do it for me anyway. So probably if I was forced to do it more often, I would remember this thing. Okay. Ooh, errors. We have some errors here. Hello. Okay, allow okay. Ooh, still. This is nice. Check constraints actually. Why is it adding another function here? Or method? Is it method? Check constraints. Yeah, it's like a function for something. Okay, I think I won't understand this quickly, so let's just forget about it. Yeah, I think it needs to make fake migration. Okay. Yeah, this is faked. Okay. And migrate now. Yeah, I think that, okay, there's some mismatch between migrations. So now it's gonna do 18th one. I think like it should actually just know that the latest one was the one that is broken actually, rather than just do this all the time. But yeah, maybe there is actually something I do wrong. That might be another reason. I might be doing something wrong here. And if I learned it properly, if I learned Django properly, maybe I would actually know what to do with it. But because yeah, okay, product table columns. So probably there is some column that is. Oh, I probably had that. They have that in my. They have that in my. Oh, actually, I wonder if I gave this line. User email already exists. Yeah, okay. I think it will have to just figure it out itself. So yeah, I think there's a 18th migration that was. So it has to fake this one as well. And yeah, I think there were just punched too many to handle. So I think it will actually know now what to do. Show. Yeah. Okay, that means probably that all of them are fine, and now it's gonna remove this unnecessary function, which is good. Okay, I think it's kind of smart, Grumbo 69, that's a good number. Who put platter? Hi there. Yeah, okay. Let me just put some hearts in here. Yes, or maybe. Yeah. Hi. Not. Rambo. Gumbo 69. Okay, it doesn't see that. I don't know. I'm trying to return some love, but it doesn't allow me. Let's see again. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's just, can I do it here? No. I can just check this. I wanna do it like, hi, outcome. See, like it doesn't do, oh yeah, here. It's kind of faulty. What can we send you? Okay, hands. Yeah, hands. Yeah, I think that's a kind of a hand you would like. And I can change the color, so I'm kind of white, so. Oh, and yeah, this one will be good. Good. Okay, yeah. Everyone had to see it, obviously, well, that I'm writing this. How are you today, Gambo? Gambo. Good. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. These are just smiles, so this doesn't answer my question, but feel free to, you know, do it your way. Do it your way. Do it as you like. You know, and engagement is good for me, so, you know, even if you just send smiles. Yeah. Even if you just say smiles, then I'm happy. Okay, let's just get back to my app. Great, man. So what are you doing today? Like, what's your gig like? Are you building SaaS as well, or is this something that just me doing this and other people are just watching and laughing on the side? That I'm just failing with migrations, you know? Sometimes. Okay, let's just post this. Update migration. I think like maybe I'm actually just using. No, I'm actually using different databases, so it should actually know that. Yeah, the migration stuff is hard for me, I must say. Like I often still stuck on that Java project I told you about. That day. Okay, let me just see what was the Java project. I must say I forgot. Because when I'm actually, so you were actually under a different account or something. Because I'm actually looking at history that we have. All that history we had, and like I don't see that you were telling me about Java. Sorry, like you had to you probably changed the user. Bank management system. Yeah, I think okay. That now I can recall. Java. Okay. Yeah, I remember talking about Java now. Okay, good. There, you tested my memory. It's you can see it's very faulty. And as I say, like I think you changed your username as well, so that's a thing, you know. Because I kind of memorized the. Oh, okay, let's see if my actually app is deployed, because we just had that problem there. And yeah, I think it's deploying. Usually backend takes a bit longer than the frontend. Frontend is easy, you know. It's just like export some static file. Bank management system. Like, is this something that you wrote yourself, or like is this like you just have to find a huge like code base, some error that it's really hard to track? Because I worked for a bank as well, like a major Polish bank, and the code base was a mess, and it was big. I mean, maybe it was actually not too bad. You know, if you think of it, like if there's hundreds of people working it on it over years, like it's not gonna be like beautiful or anything. It's really impossible to make it work, like to make it beautiful, I think. Otherwise you'd have to just like really slowly progress with development. You know, the more people, the easier it is to get someone to break it. No, I'm just working on it, but there are too many distractions. Okay, I'm sorry for distracting you, know. Yeah, I know, my podcast. I mean, can I call it podcast actually when I'm just coding? I don't know. Live stream. Okay, live stream. What else is distracting you actually those days? Is this the music that I'm playing? Maybe that's the one. That's kind of distraction sometimes. Yeah, in hackathons. I'm a little busy with that. So you actually like work in some bank, and then like in the meantime you do hackathons. Just don't tell it to your manager. I mean, obviously he will like it, ish. Oh, again, broken. Oh, what's wrong with this? Yeah, the migrations I find difficult, actually, I must say. Okay, operation. Let's just copy this to my grok again. And I think, okay, API user email. I think that was the problem, the error I just had now. Now, render need this error. This is a hard one, actually. Not your stream. Good. Okay, I'm happy that I'm not causing people's career problems. You know, that would be crushing, so crushing. Okay, I watch your. No, good to see you. I mean, great. I'm curious to know as much as I can. Yeah. But I think the hackathons, like, it's a good choice. Like, hackathons are like one of the best ways to actually learn stuff. I think, you know, at work you're gonna do stuff slowly, and the hackathons are great for like testing yourself like properly. Okay, GitHub. Is this like a problem? Yeah, a bit push. Everything up to date. Oh, okay, so didn't. What's with this stuff? Let's try this. Okay. My Git flow is not the best today. And are generally doing something tech related. I'm curious to know as much as I can in the world of tech. And are you generally doing something tech related? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I think it's tech related. I think it's like, the thing is, like, I was forever like a developer, you know, so I would be building things for other people, and I kind of realized that it's not really. I mean, it's like we have so much cool tools to use. We have so much power in our hands, I guess, that instead of just building it for others, like, we should actually just do it for ourselves as well. And yeah, the app I'm building is like just one of the many ideas I have actually now. I have a couple of other ideas. Like, there's one that I was showing on the other one, on the other stream, when this is about selling patterns, and this is Node.js and React as well. I think next app will be in Vue, because I kind of like it now. Python manage migrate. Okay, let's just see if this will help. My next one will be in Vue, I guess. But if you encounter the issue locally because you previously faked the migrations, you can reset it by running. Okay. Is this locally? Sorry, I'm just scattered. So basically, like, yeah, as I'm saying, like, it's really fun actually to to build your own stuff, and actually hackathons are good for that. So you can actually, like, very quickly flash out the idea, and flash out the idea and see if it's even good. And actually, like, I think there was a hackathon, like one of the first. Yeah, it was the first actually hackathon I went to, and it was like in the Google building here in Warsaw. Very good, actually, very fun. And I actually just went there on my own, and I met like a team of people, like just some guys that I never knew before, some students and stuff. And I was actually already working for a company then. And I went there. We actually did like a project for like a office management app, and we were invited by Skanska, which is like a huge construction company, obviously, to pitch our idea. So after that, we actually, I think we were like we had like third place or something. So it went well, actually, anyway, or maybe fourth place or something, just like behind the, I don't know. It went pretty well, actually, I think, during the presentation and stuff. Although, like, okay, we were invited by Skanska, and like we were supposed to pitch it in like 2 weeks time after the hackathon, but we didn't really prepare. And I was working, and probably I should have actually do that myself. and the guys were like, going. It was like, one went skiing, and one other one, was busy and stuff. So I should have actually just take it on my chin and just do it myself, and do the presentation. And then we did presentation, and we really sucked at this presentation because we didn't prepare it well, and the app wasn't actually very well prepared as well. And we didn't get Skanska to actually sponsor us, so that was a pity. Oh, it deployed, good. But like, you never know where hackathon will actually lead you, and they always have fun, And this year, sorry, I was on this like European's biggest hackathon in Krakow, in Poland. I was actually as a mentor. Yeah, I was actually on this one. Yeah, I think that, yeah. Because that was my nephew, who I'm actually building things with now. He was with his team, and yeah. But there was like 2,000 people or something. Huge one. Yeah. It's like it's on stadium, but like a place where they have concerts, like huge concerts and huge sports events, like volleyball and stuff, maybe football as well. Tauron Arena in Warsaw. So basically, like I was there as a mentor, and I met like some guys that like very very ambitious people. One of them I recommended to my work, but didn't work out. That's fine. Oh, is this me? No, that's not me. Some other guy. Yeah, many photos. Maybe I'm somewhere there. I don't know. Who knows? I should actually find myself. Or next time I should just dress up, because some people were, wearing pajamas, or some of them brought some other fun stuff. But yeah, what's good, like the best thing about hackathon is like, yeah, you can flash your idea and see how well it behaves, and like you build it with some other people, but then you could just take it further if it's good. So yeah. But like mostly, I think I was saying mostly what I was lacking, even before, I was lacking this next step, what to do with it, So there's an idea, and like we created like login page and security and stuff, So everything is built there. So the next step should be you try to sell it, But like this is something where you have to have like a huge confidence about yourself, or like about your app, So this is actually where I'm almost, I'm actually in this hard spot where I have an app which I think is good enough. I think it's pretty good actually. So it could solve some people's problems, and like there is a market for this. So there are thousands of people, or hundreds of thousands of people that might actually be needing that kind of app. And then I just have to, start selling it, make sure that it's good enough for them to actually, use, and start pointing people to my app. So there is I think this is one of the last steps, although like I think I could go live without fixing that actually. Yeah. So yeah, good to see you, dude. And I don't know if I think my long rant was about everything, but yeah, hackathons are fun, and the most fun is actually trying to do the next step. And the thing is, like, when you do the next step, it often works actually. And like many years ago, maybe 10 years ago, I was actually working with some buddies of mine so we were doing pickup, so like picking up girls on the street basically. And this is how I actually even met my wife even, but luckily this worked differently in this case. But so we were actually having like a products online that we were selling, and we had like a YouTube channel that was, at one point it grew up to 100,000 subscribers, so it was probably like one of the bigger ones in the topic. But when I started working with them, we had like 1,000 or 2,000, or like less even, or a couple of hundred, and we were just like throwing videos from the street there. But also we actually started building products, and like I created this like sales page in WordPress, and with with PayPal, you know, just like the quickest, easiest, dirtiest trick you can do. And like it started making money. And there were moments where it would actually make almost my corporate salary, you know. So there were months like this. There were months where we would just make a couple of $100. That's fine. But basically, we just had 2 products. And if I kept working on it, or if we kept working on, I mean, then it was banned, this site, and maybe it's good. And I actually gave it away. Like when I stopped working on it because I met my wife, I stopped working on it. So I actually sort of gave away my shares, you know, in this thing. And like a year later, it turned out that there was a BBC documentary on it, and they closed it. But my wife is telling me that she has to go to the doctor, so I might need to finish as well quite soon. So my story, I might actually end. But the thing is, like, we just released products and started selling them and like advertising them on our podcasts, you know, or on our videos. And people would come and buy them, and like this wouldn't make us rich, you know, or anything, but it allowed us actually a very free life. You know, we could travel, we could actually, you know, we traveled across Europe, you know, to different places, and you know, the guys were doing training, and I was much more like a technical person, so I would do like filming and video editing and website works and stuff. But we would travel to different places and, you know, make videos and then sell some stuff, you know. So, but yeah, and it turned out that to have a product that people buy, you don't really have to do that much. Like we always imagine that, you know, it needs to be the Microsoft level or something, but it doesn't have to be. And now that I'm looking at my sales page and my product, I think it's kind of something that people might buy, you know. And if I was actually looking for this kind of product, and if I was managing deliveries and stuff, I would probably consider that one. So yeah, I think like, sorry, what's your name, Gumbo? What's your name? Because it's easier to actually, like, I might remember it next time. Especially if you read it, like, then I can check the history. Yeah, so, you know, when you do your hackathons, maybe think how you can do the next step. And if you need help with that, just let me know. I might actually, you know, maybe I will take a percentage and I will help you. You know, on the stream, we will actually release it and build the sales stuff, you know, especially if I learn this. So I would actually just like, you know, I would be happy to help you with that, you know, and then you would just give me some percentage of the product, you know. I think that's kind of fair. Or if anyone else wants to do that. I'm not gonna be building up because I have too many apps to build now, but I would be actually, I think I'm getting better and better at selling things, or I'm closer to that point. So I think like I know how to do the marketing stuff. I think, let's see, this will be a big test obviously this time, but also like that's why I'm doing this podcast, because they are actually a way of getting used to talking. Oh, okay, I think we no, did I? Oh, this is Tag Manager, Analytics, Google Analytics, Google Web. Let's see my products, sorry, my pages, if they're actually getting some views. No active users. Okay, I connected like a analytics yesterday, but it doesn't seem to work. So I'll have to get that one, although I don't know if it's actually super urgent. Yeah, no reports here. Okay, I will have to pattern market. Oh, that's a wrong one. Websites. Where is my? Oh, okay, because I'm in. Am I? Okay, sorry, I might need to go again. I'm just gonna appear and disappear today many times. Yeah, so see you later, guys. Thanks for coming, and see you again.